Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Learn with K. If this is your first time seeing me on your screen, my name is Kemi Kayode, also known as Kemi K. Today, I'm not alone in this video because we are going to be doing a topic that involves some response. We are going to learn something new in this video. And today with me is Mr. Wisdom. So he's going to like share his own perception about what men really want. I know this topic is in the mind of a lot of ladies. Like people really want to know, what do men really want? So we are going to hear his own view and what he thinks about what men really want. Let's go. Hello, Mr. Wisdom. Thank you very much for coming to this video. We are grateful. Everybody say hi to him. You're welcome. So this question has been in the mind of a lot of ladies. Now, what do you think? What do men really want?
Well, thank you, Miss Kemi. That question, what men really want, is a little bit elaborate,
Okay.
but I'll try to narrow it down to some key areas which I know every man desire.
Okay. I have my book and pen here to learn.
Of course. So, what men want are so numerous, like I said, but there are some specific things which a man desire that will will surpass every other thing.
Okay.
For instance, peace. So when you have peace of mind, it contributes to your health. There is this question that people always ask in Africa. Recently, it has dawned on people that a lot of men die earlier than their wife.
Okay.
Why is it so? It's because they lack peace in their mind. And of course, you agree with me that when you have peace, it has a lot of role to play in your health.
Okay.
And it also help you to live long.
Okay.
Now, how do peace come? There are some women you know, of course, that when you are in a house with them, you rather be in hell. You rather prefer to be in hell or be in a place with your enemy than being in that house with such women. Because
Really?
should I say naggy? They are very naggy. They are very troublesome. They don't know how to give you that comfort that you desire in your house as a man.
Okay.
Which I believe you understand what I'm talking about.
Yes, but I would like to draw an attention to the points that you just mentioned. You said peace. Is it that when it comes to peace, it should always come from the woman alone? Because I believe that it should be mutual. Like two cannot work together except they agree. If the man is sensing that peace is missing, what are his contribution towards bringing peace to the home? Because if you are sensing that okay, peace is out of the home, I think something went wrong along the line. Maybe misplaced priorities and the roles. Maybe the man is not doing as expected. That is why the woman is acting that way. Is it out of place for the man to like try to make peace, like bring peace, if maybe the other party is not bringing peace, knowing fully well that it's a win-win thing. You will not go out and say that okay, it's my husband that is bringing peace or it's my wife that is bringing peace. Whatever thing that you people do is like a teamwork. And when you notice that your team is falling out of its original plan, is in your own nature to like okay, this thing is not going as now. What can I do? So in that aspect of peace that you are referring to, is it out of place for the man to try to initiate peace?
It's not out of place at all. It is not out of place. But what I'm trying to say is this. Sometimes we we were not opportune to have those wives which are called helpmates.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
The word helpmates is deeper than you can imagine. But sometimes, instead of being a helper in the positive way, what you see is that it helps you to lavish or to spend, to enjoy what you've labored for.
Okay.
Now, what I'm saying in essence is this. Sometimes situation of life you cannot really predict.
Yes.
No one wishes to pass through stress.
No.
Now, when stress occur, that is where you should know the true wife that you have.
Okay.
When things are not rosy.
Okay.
It is not when things are rosy. You understand? Friends that are always around you when things are fine, they are not friends.
Okay.
So also a wife. Show me that wife that will smile when things are hard. Then you indeed pick out that wife that can give a man peace that I've been talking about.
Perfect.
There are some women with nothing, they are still happy.
Yes.
That is what I'm talking about here. But there are some women, even with the little you have, trying to strive to make them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You are so much in hell. Because that's where you begin to see them comparing you with their mates, with your own mates, what others are doing.
And comparison is bad.
My friend, at that point in time, know that you are heading nowhere in that thing they call long life. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If we say we should elaborate on this, I don't think we'll be able to have a conclusion because there are so many other things I want to make mention of
Okay.
that you will agree with me here in Africa that can contribute to a man's early death.
Yeah.
Sometimes the peace of mind that a man desire is how the children are looking
Yes.
in the family. Now, when a wife does not have time for your children, rather she has time of thinking of the new Brazilian hair she wants to buy, the latest clothes, the new fashion shoe, spend time on internet, looking irrelevant things, planning the next event she wants to attend, that you know that is her priority.
And without paying maximum
Attention
attention to the home,
to the home,
children.
the children, and some other things. So, as a man, you are seeing all those kind of things. There is no way you can have peace. And of course, peace leads to happiness.
Yes.
So, after peace, the next thing is happiness. When there is no peace, of course, tell me how can you be happy?
It is
You
very
can't be happy.
difficult. Without peace, there cannot be happiness.
Can't be happy. So, every man wants a situation whereby there is happiness in the home with or without, little or more, with little or not, that they can provide, they want happiness in the home. Then another thing is that every man wants his spouse to be committed.
Okay. Commitment.
Commitment. So the word commitment comes in. This commitment is very essential in every relationship. When a woman is committed to that union, you see things going fine. Because you see, I always call women the manager of the company called relationship.
Hmm.
So when a man fails, you know that he was not able to get a good manager, which is called that wife or fiance whatsoever.
That helpmate is
Yes.
missing.
Like for instance, I like using myself as an example. Initially, when I went into a relationship, I was nothing in character. I had anger issues. I spent lavishly and all that. But luckily for me, I met somebody who is called a good manager, who now carved a lot of nonsense out of my life and left the real thing that should make this company called relationship succeed.
Okay.
And to God be the glory, it led to another thing that is called marriage. So I was able to achieve some certain things from the period in time I dated her till now that my mates could not even achieve. So it was as a result of her being committed into that union that led to the success of the company. So, and lastly, I just want to hit 4 points, which is peace, happiness, commitment,
Commitments
and
and the fourth one.
being treated as a king. Man does not make you forget your role to treat the woman as a queen as well. Because, like they say, a happy man is a man that can give productivity.
Okay.
So, as well, a woman that is happy is a woman that can deliver. When a woman is not happy, you see a lot of good traits inside of her being killed. There are some certain qualities that can only come out of a woman when you make her happy.
Exactly.
So, for a man to be treated as a king, you still need to what? To play your role. Make your woman happy, make her feel like a queen in the midst of others, in the midst of your friends, being male or female. Always acknowledge her presence like she's the only one in the world. With that, you see that nobody will lecture her or teach her to make you or to place you in that position of kingship. So, like I was saying, when a woman has got those treatment from a man and did not give you back that kingship treatment, that is only where you now figure out that there is a problem. But once you play your role, I assure you, the woman will treat you as a king. So, this kingship I'm talking about, how should a girl in a relationship or a wife treat his man as a king? Number one, you must understand that once you are married to a man or once you are in a relationship with a man, that man is your number one friend.
Exactly.
I'm sorry to say this. I'm I'm stand to be corrected rather.
Hope you guys are learning.
For the fact that you have a father doesn't mean that everything that is in your life or you are passing through that you must confide in that your father.
Okay.
Why do you have this man there in your life in the first place? I don't know. Intentions of every relationship, I don't know. But in a normal sense, when you are in a relationship with a man, I think the positive sense of it is that this thing should lead to somewhere.
Okay.
That is an area that is out of selfishness. Because there are some other areas, Sha, that I might summarize as a selfish reason of being in a relationship with somebody, maybe because he has money. I really don't love him, Sha, but let me just use him to pass time. I believe he can help me fix this area of my life financially. And I believe if I date this man, he will give me that connection I'm looking for to achieve that particular thing. I will tell you boldly, those are selfish reasons of relationship. But the positive reason of being in a relationship, like I believe, and I think others might have the same opinion with me, is that this thing is leading to somewhere.
Yes.
Because I used to say something. The most painful thing in life is when you realize that you spend all the years being wasted and at the end being heartbroken
Without achieving
without
anything.
achieving anything. How do that feeling comes? is at the end of the day, maybe one of the party must always be heartbroken in it.
Definitely.
Because one of the party is the selfish one.
Yes.
One of the party is the one that is being fooled.
Yeah.
Which the one that is being fooled was thinking that this thing is going to lead to something.
Yes.
And the other one that is fooling the other one knows what is after, which is a selfish thing.
I think at this point, relationships should be defined.
Correct.
At least they
What
should
is my
have,
purpose?
yes, what is the purpose of this relationship? Is it going to lead to marriage, or just maybe passing time? Yes, let's just have fun. So I think at that point that you mentioned, relationships should be defined. Like, where are we seeing this relationship in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time, in few weeks' time? Like, where is it leading to? So that's what I think.
All right, you are very correct. Well, but most times, commonly, you see, the truth is bitter. When we place this at the first template of our mind that we should define a relationship before going into it, you see that most of the relationship will not work because by the time I'm defining sincerely, I know that what I'm after is a selfish reason.
Yes.
So I don't think I'm going to be bold enough to tell you that, hello, sweetheart, my reason of this relationship is after 2 years, I must have been able to, from you, buy a car or buy a piece of land. Then I'm done with you.
Yeah.
You won't be able to
Exactly.
define that. So you're going to play along as if you are being sincere.
Yes.
With deception.
Yeah.
So why do I elaborate on this area is to talk about our kinship.
But I think from the initial parts, a lot of persons can be sincere. But when they see that, okay, what they actually came for, like what they thought would be like this, is no longer like this. I think that's where the whole thing will now be having one kind of, okay, I think this one is not the one, or this one is the one, or what do you have to say about
All right. The reason for such occurring is that people don't take their time to observe the particular person they are with. I believe before something comes into a relationship, there should be a friendship.
Okay.
In Africa, you just see a boy walking up to a girl and tell the girl, I love you. I love. How did you love the girl?
From what they are saying.
From what you saw. Wow. It's crazy. I should be a friend with somebody for some time. We are friends. And I will now be able to know that, wow, I think I like this person.
Okay.
Then from that friendship, you now see that something is proceeding into what we call relationship, either platonic or romantic.
Okay.
So you can tell me friendship with the period of friendship, I was not able to spot out certain things that I need to be convinced with that this person is good enough for what I desire. So the reason for that happening is because there were no patience, there were no friendship, there was no time enough to study this person before you fool yourself by saying you want to go into a relationship. Maybe it's the scenario of that thing we're talking about initially, that I just saw the girl because she's beautiful, she's well dressed, she knows how to nice up, she smells good. I still know I want to date this girl. No, after going into dating, we've had sex and all that, then the real character will not start coming. Then I will not say, no, I don't think this is what I want anymore. So that's on that note.
Yeah.
So we were saying some other things initially.
The treatment.
The treatment. When you are sincere with what you are doing with a particular person,
yeah,
that is where this area of treating that person as a king will not come in. And I want to say this to men especially. The problem we are having in the society these days is as a result of men not really knowing what they want.
Okay.
Sometimes our desire is so undefined.
Yeah, you want this, you want that, you want this, you want that, all in one person.
I just don't understand. And I want men to know this. Once you are able to make your woman happy. There is nothing any outside woman will give to you that that woman at home or that lady you are in courtship with cannot give to you.
Certainly.
You see, there are extents in relationship that if we begin to talk about today, I believe the world will be changed. Apart from the fact that devil have injected some kind of venom into his agents to cause commotion all over the place,
Yeah.
by using money to influence lady to do terrible things that they never thought they could do in the generation. So, like I was giving an advice, men, know what you want.
Certainly.
And when you know what you want, you have peace. That woman will treat you as a king. And when you're being treated as a king, I think that is the honor you desire as a man to move on and remain happy. I know some women will be wondering and be answering, how do I treat my husband? Or how do a woman treat a man as a king? Well, it's very simple. I want to lay emphasis on some certain areas where some women have made some mistakes. For instance, I'm just coming from work and you sighted me from afar, or the woman sighted the husband from afar. Say, see, Papa Ferry Jiro don't they come. See, I say they always they do. Don't come with empty hand again. You know, in the presence of your friend, you are making such mockery on the man. And perhaps when he comes in, there is no warm welcome. You did not even ask how was the work, how was his day. A very cold attitude towards his coming back home. That's so poor. You know, there is this feeling when you've not been in the house since morning and you just came back and your wife ran to you and said, my husband, my king, you begin to call some sweet names. How was work today? Let me help you carry your bag. You now pull out that suit. Let me remove your wristwatch for you. You must be so tired. Were you able to eat today? This little spicing up or care, I will make the man feel like I am a hero in my house. So that's number one. Number two, the names you call the man. The presence of your friend or your neighbor. Papa Akbeso, Papa Fejiro. Now wow, this your kariwaka today. Now wow, say the time they hot so.
And so women are really good at it.
That's it. You humiliate him in the presence of people who is not even up to the tip of his nails. That is one area. There is a way you treat your man, even when you know he's doing something wrong. You don't mess him up. You don't fall in his hand before those environs or even your family member. Not everything that happens you call your father, your mother, your sisters and start downloading things.
Yes.
That is a way you treat a man as a king. You give him that respect. Even when he's wrong, you call him and present this thing to him. And you see that at the end of the day, this man knows you are respecting him. And he don't need to be told that I am a king in my own house.
Exactly, by what he's saying.
By what he's saying, by what you are doing, by your character and all that. There are so many other ways. The way you present food for a man, maybe you just do make the food anyhow, just straight on the table or rubber plate and say, "Hey, Baba, boss, your food already, oh. I be never want eat that." Sometimes it might not be a very expensive food, but a man wants you to make that food by yourself. For the fact that you've got a senior son or a senior daughter doesn't mean that same way he presents the food that your senior daughter presents it to the younger ones, he should be the one to present to your husband.
Yes.
You give your husband that respect by you making it a priority to present that food by your own self.
But is it out of place if it's not chance to prepare the food, to ask the daughter or the son to like, please help out with your father's dinner tonight?
Not
Is
at
it out
all.
of place?
Not at all. That's not what I'm saying here. It's when you don't make it a routine. You don't even, when you are not even busy, you feel too lazy to make
Okay.
the food that your
Okay.
husband wants to eat by yourself, because you've now got a child that is grown up enough. You feel you are now free. You have graduated from being a wife into a director. So
Director.
these are some areas you might feel they are so little, but these are the little things that spicing up a relationship and make your man feel like a king that I'm talking about.
Yeah, little things matters a lot.
Yeah, there are so many other things. Supporting the man, don't letting his shame out.
Being a coverage for him.
Yeah, being a coverage for him, and so many others. This is the area that I want us to note, and we don't fall victim. Your man being a king, you're not a king now. He wants to do everything for that particular person he loves.
No matter what it costs.
No matter what. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Hey guys, hope you have been able to learn something from this segment. What men really want. Like you said, men want peace, happiness, commitment, and they want to be treated as a king. So if you have a man in your life, try as much as possible to give them peace, to make them happy, and stay committed to the relationship. And above all, treat them as a king. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If this has helped you, do not forget to like, share, comment, turn on your notification button so that whenever I post a new video, you will be the first to know. And to Mr. Wisdom here, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for teaching us, for making us to know what you men want. We are very, very grateful. And if you have been watching me and you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please subscribe. Subscription is free. Subscribe so that whenever I post a new video, you will be the first to know. Like posting a video like this now, I believe you will learn. In fact, you have learned something from this video that you will want to implement in your relationship or your marriage. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in my next video. And to my usual subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. To those that will subscribe after this video, thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in my next video.